Alright, today I would like to talk to you about what to expect when you get a brand new holster. I have made and sold hundreds of holsters over the last few years, and that probably would go into well over 1,000. I almost never get anyone that complains about them, but once in a while someone will say holster doesn't fit. Well, if my holster is made for a specific gun, I guarantee you it'll fit. This gun, Taurus Judge, no shells. And this is a holster made for that gun. Okay, what people do sometimes is they'll put the gun in there and they'll push it in and they'll say, oh, it doesn't fit. Can't get it snapped. On a new holster, the leather hasn't been stretched out just for the first fit or two as I'm making the holster. What you need to do is get a hold of it and push it in there. Bump it a little bit. Push it in there and it will snap just like that. And as you wear this holster and wear your gun, keep your gun in there, that leather will form to your gun. It'll be a tight fit. Nobody wants a gun rattling in the holster. And it will loosen up a little bit. Let's put this one aside. Here's one that I did for a Beretta. This is a 92. Somebody gets this holster, they could put it in there and it looks like it's in, but the snap doesn't quite fit. As you can see, it doesn't quite go. Just push it in a little bit farther and it'll snap just like that. Here's one for my Snake Slayer. Bond Armed Derringer Snake Slayer. You can see it's empty. Just put it in here, just like this. Now these here are made that this fits down in. But if I do it like that and say, well, it's in there, it won't fit. You see, it doesn't come quite down there. Take it and push it in until it fits like that. And I promise you that in just a few hours even of wearing this holster on your belt with this gun in there, that it will get, this holster will adopt to this gun and it will fit in there perfectly. Let's take a longer holster. This is for the Blackhawk. You put it down in here. Now this one's going to be tight because it's a longer barrel, so it stops. It's a long ways from fastening. As you can see, it won't fasten. Sometimes we take a broomstick and stick it down in here, clear down into here. Stick it in there, twist it around a little bit. And take your gun, and put it in here. It comes right around and it snaps. And after you wear this for a couple hours, your gun will go in there with no problem, no forcing, it'll just drop in. Here's a holster for Smith & Wesson 486 with a 3-inch barrel. This gun here, this holster. You put it in, it stops. It doesn't even come close to fastening. It's a long ways. Shove that gun in there. Get it down in. It fastens right in there. Here's another one for the 486. Push it in. Fasten it. Leave your gun in the holster. It will fit. It's just a matter of getting that gun down in the holster. And once you do that, and you carry it a while, it will fit. Here's one. This is my own personal holster, my own personal gun. This is a Taurus. This is the 856 Taurus. This holster I have carried. I don't carry it every day, but I do carry it. And see how easy that slides in there? I mean, it just slides right in. It doesn't rattle. But when this holster was new, brand new, it fit just like these other holsters. This holster is not for sale. It's my own personal one that I carry if I'm out walking in the woods or something. And it fits perfectly. When it was new, it fit just like these other ones, nice and tight, and you had to force it in there, but after a couple days it got to fitting just fine. You can see a few signs of wear. There's a scratch here on the strap, and you can see some wear back here where rubbing on my side as I carried it. But that one fits perfectly. But you're not going to get a brand new holster that's going to fit that way. If it did, it would get too loose and it would rattle. It's still enough there. It will fall out if you're not careful on that one. But that's it. So you have to shove those down in order to get them to fit. And they will fit. But it's just a matter of getting them in there and pushing them down in there far enough to actually do the job. So I just thought I'd do a little video on it so people could see. It has to go down in, and it will go down in. And if you have problems, get yourself a piece of broomstick, a piece of dowel, and shove it down in that holster. In fact, I use this dowel to put in there when I'm molding them the first time. I don't put the gun in there at first. I put this dowel in there. This is one of the tools I use in my leather shop. And then the gun goes in easier, but it's still not molded to your gun. You got to get that gun down in there, and it will work. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. These holsters are all handmade by me, hand stamped, everything. So check out my other videos. Don't forget to like and to subscribe and to share. And thank you, and each one have a very Merry Christmas.